Alright guys, welcome back. So we're starting a new series called Conversation with a Creator, and it's basically getting to know a creator on not only YouTube but on different platforms all around the world. So I have Chris here. He creates videos on YouTube, and we're gonna jump right into it. So Chris, what kind of videos do you create?
So Mayank, I create tech videos. Like I review a lot of tech, like anything from headphones, earphones, smartphone accessories, anything like that. I review, and that's pretty much what my channel is about.
Okay. And so how long have you been on YouTube for?
I started YouTube back in November of 2017, so I guess about 6 months now, I guess.
Okay. And how did you start?
Funny story. I had a camera that I was going to use for YouTube. Wasn't the greatest camera, so
it's one of those, right?
Yeah, it's one of those. So,
yeah. What camera was it?
It was a Nikon D90, so
okay.
I think it shot maybe like 720p, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
So I sold that. I said to my wife, "Hey, can I borrow your iPad?" You know, started filming on that,
yeah.
and filmed my first few videos on that.
So your first few videos were filmed on your iPad, and I think that's a great way of letting viewers know who are interested in becoming, in starting a YouTube channel, that you don't need to have top of the line cameras, but whatever is in your pocket.
Yeah.
And any tablet is good enough to starting a channel.
Yeah, any tablet or smartphone that you have, as long as it's 1080p at the minimum. I mean,
today.
Yeah,
today.
Today.
Yeah, today.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like you can use your iPhone 6 Plus. I still use that as a daily driver. So I mean, that takes really good video, 1080p.
What are some of your dream brands to work with?
Some dream brands. Well, I mean, like, I don't want to name any specific brands, but I mean, I would love to do like some television reviews on my channel, some like bigger electronic products, but still stay in with like a budget range.
Okay.
So like companies like iSense, they make some budget TVs that are really great. I wouldn't mind working like with some smartphone companies, some budget smartphone companies, OnePlus, you know, like Alcatel, Huawei, maybe some budget phones on their end. Yeah,
pretty cool. So, what are some softwares that you use to edit your videos?
To edit my videos, I actually started out using Final Cut Pro.
Okay.
I mean, I learned how to use that back when I went to film school.
Okay.
So I was comfortable with it, but doing titles and stuff, I use like After Effects.
After Effects. Okay,
yeah.
That's the first I've heard about it. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I don't make my titles myself. I got them off of a site called Video Hive, I believe it is. I'm sure Mayank will leave it in the description below.
Anything that we've discussed today will be in the description section down below, so you're more than welcome to check it out. Links to Chris's channel, as well as links to the videos that we're going to discuss today.
So yeah, I got off of the website Video Hive, my intro, and basically you put it into After Effects. You can customize it, make little tweaks to like put your own logo in. So that's what I use for like my titles, my intro at the beginning of my video. And I found the workflow using Final Cut Pro, I had to export the video and then go into After Effects. Whereas if I'm using Premiere now, that's why I switched to Premiere. I can actually just drop the Premiere file into After Effects if I'm doing like any line callouts or any titles with descriptions on, like, you know, the prices coming up from the product itself. So I drop the project in, and it's a smoother workflow for me.
So what kind of gear do you use to record your videos?
Okay, for recording my videos, I use the Canon M3,
and which is this one right here.
Yep, that one right there.
Okay.
So I use a Canon M3. It's a mirrorless camera. It's the reason I got that. It's lightweight. It's compact. I can take it out with me when I'm shooting outside, like we are now. If I go on vacation and I want to take pictures, I take that with me. It's lightweight. It's not this big heavy DSLR on my neck.
Okay.
So it's got everything I need. It's got the a microphone jack to run an external mic to it, and it shoots 1080p. So it's good quality for YouTube. and it's just a great little camera overall.
Do you use an external microphone or do you use a microphone on the Canon?
I actually use an external microphone. I picked up the Rode Video Micro. It's $49.99 on Amazon, I think it is. Okay. And it's a great little mic. It plugs into your headphone jack on your phone if you want to start using it with your phone or iPad or tablet or whatever. Or you can plug it right into your DSLR and it works fine with that. Okay. Yeah, it gets some pretty good quality audio.
Yeah.
And what I like about it, you don't have to put any batteries in it.
That's one thing I love about the Rode products. I'm currently using the Video Mic Go.
Yeah,
so like from the starter microphones all the way up to the Video Mic Go, you don't need a battery to operate the microphone. It's simple plug and play. And I like it because you don't have to carry batteries around, and you don't want to be stuck in a position where you're about to record a client's video and you're run out of batteries or the mic's not turned on. So the mic's always turned on. All you have to do is just plug it into the microphone jack.
Yeah, that's the reason why I like it too. I mean, I never have to worry about batteries. Just plug and play. So it's a great mic. I mean, for anyone starting YouTube out there, definitely look into that one.
Yeah. So the collaboration you did with Aaron from 2 Minute Tech, I'll leave a link for his channel right below the like button as well. How did you guys plan it, and how did you execute it perfectly like you guys did?
Thank you. Well, I just had an idea I wanted to do. I was actually thinking about doing it myself, and then I was like, you know what? Collaborations are always good for getting views on your channel, for getting people to subscribe to your channel. Like it's something different on your channel, right? So you can you're still doing the same content, but you can work with other creators at the same time.
I think it's a great way of doing that because not only because if you look at it this way, both of your channels are tech related.
Yeah.
And you know that both of your viewers will like each other's
yeah, exactly. So
each other's genres, so to say.
Yeah, exactly. So someone from my channel might go over to Aaron's channel and check his stuff out, and vice versa. So it's a great way to get viewers that way. So yeah, I came up with the idea, and I approached Aaron with it, and you know, he had some ideas of his own, like of what stuff to use, like what items to showcase. So he showcased some of his items, I showcased some of my items, but I didn't want to just do like, you know, this is this item, this is this item. I felt it would be a little more natural flow if we kind of like did a little bit of back and forth, that kind of thing. Yeah. So I like to script all my videos, so I scripted that out. I sent the script over to Aaron to take a look at. He did his script. He shot his stuff, sent it over to me to edit. I did the same. I shot my clip, sent it over to him to edit, and we both released the video on the same day.
So how did you send it over to each other?
So Google is the way to go these days with pretty much anything. I mean, Google's a major powerhouse, major brand.
So you use
I used Google Drive to send it over to him,
and
he did the same thing. He sent it over to Google Drive.
So I know this question gets asked around a lot for creators, you know, anywhere from 0 subs to 1 million plus. What do you use on a regular day-to-day basis in terms of electronics?
Electronics, other than my smartphone, I mean, I always have that on me. I'm always checking social media. I use my smart assistants a lot. I have both the Google Home Mini at home and the Amazon Dot, the Amazon Echo Dot, and they both have their pros and cons. But I tend to use the Google Home Mini a little bit more.
Okay. And why is that?
It's just the way it answers questions is a little bit better than the Amazon Echo Dot. So it's able to converse more naturally, so to speak. So you can ask it like, you know, hey, who's the president of the United States? Google Assistant will answer you, and you can say, oh, okay, hey Google, how old is he? Whereas Amazon, the Echo Dot, you have to ask, oh, who is the president? Or how old is the president of the United States? You can't, it doesn't flow as naturally.
Okay, cool. So what are some future projects that you're working on for your channel?
Future projects. I have a couple of reviews coming out. I got a couple of headphones reviews coming out. I have a series that I want to start Wednesdays as well. Like I release a new video every Wednesday.
Okay.
I want to start another video at the end, like the last Wednesday of every month. Would you rather Wednesdays, where viewers can just get to know me a little bit. They can ask me a would you rather question, like just a quick question, quick answer, no long drawn out answers like this is why I do this. Just a quick would you rather, and I'll answer them on in the video, and I'll post it the last Wednesday of every month. So that's one of the new a new series I'd like to post, and then I want to do another episode. Like if you, I don't know if you saw my dollar store tech haul
I did.
video.
That was an interesting episode. I mean, it's not like always on our channels that we focus on $1,000 techs.
Yeah,
that's one of the interesting ones that I enjoyed watching. It was interesting in terms that you can drive down to the dollar store and you can pick up tech, which is not only like $1 but a little bit higher.
Yeah.
And it's one of those like fun tech videos.
Yeah, and I love affordable tech. It's the best tech for me. Like, why spend hundreds of dollars when you can spend like half that and get a product that's equally as good or if not better, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to continue that series. Maybe go to different stores for each one.
Yeah.
So I think that might be fun to do.
Okay.
Do another episode of that.
What is the hardest project that you worked on to this date, Chris?
The hardest project. You know what? I would have to say my very first video is the hardest.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hardest one I've done.
I think that's for everyone.
Yeah, you have to overcome that fear of stepping in front of the camera if you choose to do it that way, or even just like people hearing your voice. You got the fear of being judged by millions of people. That's definitely the hardest one to do. I mean, but you know what? You just got to go for it.
So, Chris, what's your advice on anybody interested in starting a YouTube channel today?
Well, I think I mentioned it in the last question. I think you just gotta go for it. Like, start with whatever you have. Like, if you're using a smartphone, I mean, just use your smartphone. You don't even need a mic. I mean, just start with your smartphone. Film near a window. You don't need big expensive lights. You can stand near a window. You can stand outside and film. Like
natural light.
Natural light, yeah.
And just like we're filming outside today on a beautiful sunny day in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Yeah, it's you don't need the big expensive equipment, right? I mean, it doesn't matter what you do. I mean, if you want to do a review channel, review what you have. Like I started the tech channel. I started reviewing products that I already own, which I would suggest people doing if you're doing a review channel. Any tip channels? I mean, just get started. I think that's the most important thing. Is just get creating.
So, Chris, what's the best way of somebody to get in contact with you?
Okay, well, the best way to get in contact with me, just head over to my YouTube channel. It's www.youtube.com/c/Christopher Lee Tech, and head over there and you'll find my my social media links to my Twitter and Instagram, and also my email if you want to get in touch with me about reviewing any tech or sending me any tech or any collaborations at all. Just send an email to that email address too.
Okay. Well, awesome. Thank you for meeting with me for this conversation.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we finished our coffees a little bit early today, and which is why we didn't have the coffee today. But thank you for joining me, and I look forward to doing some more collaborations with you. We do have a couple of videos coming out where I'm going to be on his channel and on some of the videos that he's planning, so stay tuned. So make sure you subscribe to not only my channel, head over to his channel and subscribe on there. He releases videos on a regular basis, not once a month. It's a weekly basis that he releases his videos. As always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. There's something special after this video, and it's going to happen right now.